Roblox gameplay, F1 racing with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SEO, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. The features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
You guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel. And today we have pretty much a very exciting stream today because we are going to be reacting to the basically the LD applications or supervisor applications, whatever you want to call it, that will be releasing in half an hour. So I applied, so let's see if I have passed, and if, you know, along with the, some of the people, to see if they have passed. So hopefully I have passed, but I do not know. I don't know as well if the sort of like feedback is going to come out as well, like straight afterwards. So, and if so, if I'm allowed to even show it. So I don't really know what is going to be happening with that, but let's first at least hope that I can pass it, or if not, at least find out what I did wrong. So as you can see, we are on the Discord, basically waiting for the application. So we're going to be here for quite some time, and because it would just be a little bit boring, just waiting for, the applications to obviously come out, I thought we would do a live Let's Talk as well in the process. So if you guys want to ask any questions or anything like that, we'll just talk about it and just have some fun, basically. So hello everyone in the chat, how you guys doing? The feedback won't come straight away. Oh, okay then. But hello Charlie, hello Lugo, however you pronounce your name. Hello Claire, hello Bazooka, Bennett, Kai Bradley, Chang, Kate Frost, Johnny's Roblox Trains, Looster, Raphael, The Train and Bus Guy, Piplup, Danielle Z, Ethan, Midfield Gaming, and 77 Beanie 77 on Twitch as well. And everyone else in the chat as well. How are you guys doing? Hello Tyler Games as well, DJ Hud, and everyone else in the chat as well. Hello, great Angela Class 720 as well. Hello, the gamer as well. How is everyone doing? My favorite train on each operator and why? On Connect. I don't really know. Probably the 360 special because I kind of like the livery on it, but I also obviously do like the Class 68 because it's kind of a bit different than each other train, but it's just insanely loud. On Connect, probably the 801 because it just on Express, sorry, either the 801 or the 390 Pendolino. The 801 just because it is basically it's the train, it's the same train that obviously LNER use, and like I said, it is one of my favorite trains. I like the look of it, but the 390 as well is kind of good because it's very long as well. On Airlink, probably the 397. Again, probably just because it just looks the same, and I kind of like that sort of train. And on Waterline, I don't really think there is one. To be completely honest, I've just realised. Let me go ahead and get the music on as well. There we go. So hopefully you guys can hear that and stuff. Do you think Metro will come next month? And so also, and when do you think it will come out? I think I really don't know. I don't think that they will probably drop it while it's in school time. So what I think they might do is they might either wait until midweek between Easter and I think the summer holidays, or they're going to wait until the summer holidays and release it then. I don't think the update is going to be ready for Easter, for the Easter holidays. I don't think, myself personally, but I don't know. I am going to expect it will come out either during the, during the break week or in the summer holidays, because I think in the summer holidays, obviously, most people are going to be obviously at home playing Roblox, so I think they'll drop it then, because I think people will have enough time to obviously get on the metro. Obviously, it's a very hyped up update as well, so I think with an update such as major as that, I think it's bound to be 2.2 as well. I don't think it'll be 2.1.5, whatever. I think it will go to 2.2. So yeah, I think it will probably most likely be an update that will probably come out in the summer holidays, or like I said, in the break week between Easter and the summer holidays. Thank you, Reese, by the way, for the donation. Good luck, donation. You got this, Fetch. Well, we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see what happens with it. Did I apply for Moderator? No. It kind of wasn't my thing. It was, it's more meant for, to try and, moderate the Discord. But the thing is that I'm not really active enough on the SCR Discord to basically moderate it. But yes, thank you so much, Reese, for the donation. Although having said that, I probably just ruined my chances of getting LD, because obviously, supervisors need to, keep, up to date with the Discord. And thank you so much, Reese, as well, for another donation as well. It means a lot. Thanks so much. But yeah, I mean, I guess if I pass LD, it'll kind of give me some motivation to probably moderate it. I don't really know. But yeah, like I said, I'm not really active on it, but mostly when I do go into general and type anything, I'll probably, get reply pinged going, hello, Fetch, and things like that. Honestly, I think I went into general and put happy results day, day or something like that. And I think I got 3 reply pings going, hi, Fetch. I don't know. Did I pass? Well, we are about to wait and see, I guess. No, I don't think we'll go on SCR, because I don't want to particularly, go onto there and potentially, miss it, if you see what I mean. If I had the chance to drive a train, what would you choose? Well, any train. Can it even be fictional as well? Because if so, yeah, any. Probably the Polar Express, because it is one of my favorite Christmas movies. And yeah, I'll just love to do that, I think. Drive the Polar Express. Maybe the Hogwarts train to Hogwarts. I don't know. Or maybe the train from Back to the Future Part 3. That'll be cool to, fly a train. Who's done that before? Who has done that? Which is better, 800 or 801? Why? Aren't they both basically the exact same? You applied for LD as well, so wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. And obviously everyone else who is watching as well, if you applied, good luck to you as well. So yes, I've already said no. I don't think we'll go on SCR while we wait. Pick a train, 720 or 755. Probably the 720. Hello to you two, Fina or Fena, however you pronounce your name. What station except Hampton, Hargate or Whitney Green needs an upgrade? Hampton... Wait, New Harrow. Not Hampton. That's what you just said, not, doesn't need an upgrade. Yeah, well, good luck to you too, Bazooka. How long have we got? We've still got 20 minutes or so. I do try. I do try. Which station on SCR needs an upgrade the most? Like I said, probably New Harrow. It hasn't been updated since, what, 1.4 or even earlier than that? It's honestly looked the exact same, since I was playing SCR, which is 1.3. But I don't know if I had a route that went down the Morgantown branch until 1.4 or something like that. I don't know, though. You will probably need luck as you overshoot / miss stations every stream. Yeah. And I spad most of the time as well. What got me into YouTube? I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, I think I was doing something and my mum thought I could like maybe like do like a pretty good I could do like a pretty good job at it or something. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know. I think, yeah, it just happened. Yes, LD stands for lead driver. Which operator needs an upgrade? I was going to say Waterline, but that was pretty much recently upgraded. Again, I mean, it's not so much the stations that need an upgrade. It's more like the fleet and potentially adding more stations. Like, you know, the Airlink, although yes, they did add a few more stations, it's not really enough for me. But again, with Waterline, there's not really many trains to go for. You know, it's quite a limited option. And I know that obviously if they add more, it'll be a bit overcrowded, obviously. But I would like there to be a bit more variety, you know, on the train selection. But yeah. I think Express, again, I mean, they have just added double trains to that. And Connects, I think they're fine. I mean, Connects is a little bit outdated with some of the routes, but it's SCR at the end of the day, isn't it? Which April Fool's update did you like better, British Railways or SCR? Probably British Railway. It was hilarious, just blowing up the entire map. It was pretty hilarious. You think Beachley should get an update, but it hasn't been changed since the station opened. What do you think? Good point. Good point. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I've skipped many questions there. Remember the 2.0 trailer came out, everyone was streaming. Yeah, I do remember that. SV Features Gaming, that has a nice ring to it. Is Airlink still going to Limbo by the Sea? No, they have removed that. So, yeah. SV Fetch, let's wait and find out. Am I going to have to literally, you know, change, you know, all of my bios to be like SV? I don't know. Favorite station and why? Limbo by the Sea, because it represents King's Cross, which is the station I go to. I was about to say oftenly, not really. Ever since, you know, like, you know, end of 2019, I haven't really been, you know, to it, to be completely honest. But yeah. You know, King's Cross is pretty much, you know, my favourite station. Tomorrow drive every one route on every operator. We tried to do that on the 10-hour stream, I think. What game do you like better, SER or BR? It really depends, to be honest, on the mood I'm in. If I want a more of a, you know, a chilled out experience, then I probably would play SER, but if I want something a bit more real and a bit more of, you know, like realism drive, then probably British Railways. So it really just depends on, you know, what type of mood I'm in, to be completely honest. I applied as a driver and director on Great Angela Fetch, so wish me luck. Well, good luck in that. You scored a goal from outside of the box in school today. Awesome. Congratulations. I think I've only ever seen that being done with my own eyes once. Wait, no, no, not outside the box. From inside the other opponent's half. Outside of the box, I think I've seen plenty. There was one of our players that literally, every chance they got a free kick, they literally always went for goal. And I always, you know, said a statement at the start, and, you know, it was like, don't go for, you know, it was don't go for glory, and they just do. I think it was like 9 times out of 10 they usually got it in. Hosting QD trainings, what an experience that must be. Yeah. Did you see the 755 coming to BR? I don't think I did. Do I like maths? I want to say it's my favourite subject. North Shore or West Wyvern, and why? Which is better? I think North Shore is better in terms of capacity, but West Wyvern looks better. It always has. Like, ever since they updated it, like, I think West Wyvern, along with a few of the stations, are probably tied to being, you know, the best looking stations in SCR. But I think in terms of like capacity, like managing trains, I think North Shore is very well laid out. You know, trains go in and go out. With, I mean, I know West Wyvern is kind of the same with, you know, platforms 1 and 2, but platform 4, barely no trains except Connect use it. So it's a little bit interesting on that. But then platform 3, that barely gets used unless you're terminating at West Wyvern, which, yeah, I don't know really. I don't know. Are you good at music? I mean, I used to do some drumming in the past, if you didn't know. You know, I did a bit of drumming. I don't really drum now, though, to be fair. Like, I used to have, like, an electric drum kit, you know, behind me, and I used to, you know, play on that quite a bit. Do some ASMR. Why? Would you consider train spotting like your brother? I don't have a brother. Hello, Fun2. Again, I do apologise if I didn't see you. Applications are open for senior guard training. No. I don't even know what the next applications will be at, you know, will be after this. Yes, I am actually AFK in Minecraft at the moment. I'm just trying to keep up with my, with me breeding up the cows. No joke, that is literally what I'm doing. Like, I'm literally going back to the pen and, like, feeding them right now. Get another 2 cows on the breed there. I know you guys can't see it, but yeah, it's just, oh my god. Okay, well, I've just seen a pillager army. Right, give me a minute, guys. I just need to go and despawn these guys. I mean, I can show the screen if you want me to, but there probably isn't any work, you know, there probably isn't any need for it, to be honest. But yeah, I've just seen a few pillagers and I do not want those in my world. Like, I feel like I've seen more pillagers in this game than anything. Like, ever since they brought out that update, I just feel like I see pillagers everywhere on the map. 11 mins, indeed. Getting closer by the minute. Huh, literally. What's the point of the joke, Fetch? What do you mean? That's the whole reason I did it. Oh, I Am Savage is typing something. I'm feeding the cows. Feeding them. I'm breeding them. Next will be SSG Space Confirmer. Ah, okay then. My favourite SCR updates. Either 1.8 or 2.0. Why? Because I got a couple of shops. The Features Gaming at James Street and the Stay Fetchy Studios at Edgemead. I've heard of LVAG. I think they do actually come onto my streams quite a bit, but yeah, I mean, I have seen a few of their videos. They're all right. You know, you know, it's like what I said. You know, it works for him. But yeah, again, I mean, he is chilled out, kind of like me. But like I said, you know, I don't really have time to, you know, watch other SCR YouTubers, you know, as I'm doing my own stuff, to be honest. I was on Dweller's stream for a bit. Don't know why. He stopped typing. I mean, I sometimes do that, you know, quite a bit, you know. I type out a message before I actually send it, so like I can check that it, you know, all works fine and then everything like that, you know, before then I actually, you know, send it. I bet he will say, sorry, Fetch, you're fired. Will he do it in a sort of, oh, what's his name? In a sort of, what's his name? WWE manager, what's his name? Not Triple H. Vince McMahon, I think? You know, he'll say it like Vince McMahon. He would say, congrats, you have failed. Please leave the server. No! The first SCR video, you said you were going to do a mini-series, but it's not even a series anymore. Yeah, I mean, I just decided to play it a lot more off camera really than on. See, that's the thing. You know, that's the most common thing with me. Like, I say, you know, I'm going to do a mini-series, and then I just never do. Like, with RoadTube Live 2, I said how I was, you know, I said how I was going to do a video on that. I haven't done that yet. I filmed one video. It's obviously prepared, but I need to, you know, go ahead and edit it. And then I said it in that video that I'm planning to, you know, do a few more videos on it. But the thing is that now I'm back on now 26 billion subscribers on RoadTube Live 2, and I haven't filmed any of it. I mean, it is a Q&A at, you know, at the moment. But 8 more minutes, and we'll be getting to the applications. I should also mention as well, this isn't going to go on for, you know, pretty long. You know, it's probably going to be, you know, the applications, and that will probably be it. So you're about to pass Stepford Zone. He is 24.4. I think it's going to be a while before we pass Stepford Zone again. And I think by the time that we get to 24.4, I think he'll be even more further. Because I think it was only at the start of the year, I was still ahead of him. But yeah, I mean, he just makes videos, and he just passed me quite quickly. So yeah, if you pass, I'll go mental. I mean, yeah, it would seem a bit weird if I was to pass and, you know, I just spat all the time, wouldn't it? So, well, I collab with Stepford Zone. The thing is, right, he doesn't really have a mic. So it'll be a bit awkward for me to collab with someone who doesn't really have a mic. Secondly, I don't know how we would do collabs on SCR that wouldn't be anything else other than driving. But yeah. If you don't pass Fetch, it's the thought that counts, am I right? Well, I couldn't really care less if I pass or not, to be honest. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, obviously I do want to, you know, be a lead driver in SCR, but at the same time, I don't really mind if I pass it or not. You know, it is a game at the end of the day. You know, it isn't, you know, my life. So, yeah, and I mean, if it is senior signalers, you know, it's the next batch of applications, then I might do that. You know, I might apply for that. Someone else is typing though, so I think they are preparing their message as well. Well, we're about to see, Reese, hopefully. We're about to see 6 more minutes. Well, 5 minutes if you want to count the 5, but I don't know. Probably Stepford East, I'd probably say, is one of the best stations to dispatch at. Because, you know, Connect basically stops there all the time. Will I do some challenges like Stepford Zone? I don't know. I don't know. He keeps changing his messages. He'll come out in 5 minutes. St. Helens Bridge and Stepford East are the best for dispatching. I also think Stepford Central, you know, could be quite good as well. I don't know. I don't know how many supervisors SCR have. Yeah, I think it would be a good collab, but the thing is that, you know, like I said, you know, I really want to collab with people who actually have a mic. Obviously, Leighton City and Leighton Stefford Road are the best. At least whenever I entered a full server and it went from it, I went to the SCR hub and all of the stations were the busiest. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing as well. You know, you can obviously go to, you can go to the SCR hub and then you can watch your server and you can see like the most busiest stations for like the next 10 minutes or whatnot. You need to visit all the stations in SCR without requesting any trains. That would take me weeks to do. I mean, I guess it kind of took Stepford Zone to do that as well. I've got a ping in general. I don't know what that's about. I've got a ping in XRS as well. You too, Jack. I'm now happy to see your streams and vids, and I hope you pass the application. If you do, I hope you enjoy it. Well, thanks so much. And yeah, obviously, like I said, you know, a big, you know, good luck to everyone else as well who did apply. They received 1,151 applications. However, only 345 applications made it. Wait, they received 1,151. However, only 345 people passed the theory. I swear the theory was like the easiest section, no? Jeez. I mean, I know it's 1 mark, but jeez, that was out of 1,151 applicants, only 345 made it past the theory. I don't know. Thank you, by the way, for following. By the way, Chips. 2 minutes indeed. Eyes emoji. Someone made a joke in SCR General saying no one passed. Lol. Well, when we were streaming Minecraft earlier on, obviously Optimistic came onto the stream and he said, and obviously he said that he knew how many people passed, but he didn't know who it was. And so I made the sort of joke. Can you give us a range? I mean, obviously I said, you know, a range. I said, obviously he's not able to, you know, I said something like, you know, I would ask, you know, if you could do like in the range of something to something. And, obviously, you know, I know you can't really say anything, you know, more. And I think he said between 1 and 1 million. And I was just like, well, there's at least one person that passed. At least one person passed. You're going to apply for senior guard training when this application opens. Okie dokie. Best station Airlink serve. None. I don't know. Anyway, we got some driver managers chatting. 1 minute to go. Or just seconds away, actually. So yeah, let's get ready then, shall we? Here we go. LD applications are about to be announced. Here we go. People are reacting to the messages like crazy. So let's see. No ads. I really hope the ads are kind to me and just go, no, you know what? This is a monumental occasion. But then you watch, as soon as one of the messages shows up in there, ads are going to start playing. I don't know. Oh, it's going up. We should have the messages by now. Come on. 68 people have just come into this stream as well. 73 now. Here we go. A lot of people are about to come in and see that I failed. Most likely. Hello everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank you to all that applied this round of SVQ the applications. We received 1,151 applicants out of 345 made it past the theory section. I'd also like to say who's saying today I'm ready to do anything on the application. Well, very true. Please congratulate me in the first batch of passes out of 31 people passed. Okay. Well, starting off, my name isn't there. My name is not there. Good start. There's the next batch as well. You will be DM'd by one of us shortly, Rod. If you didn't pass this time, please don't be discouraged. Feedback will be available shortly. Apologies, took me a little while to get ready. So I don't think I passed it, actually. Okay. Is that the final batch? I think it is, because it's got the thing. I thought they said there was 31. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at least I tried. Please join me in congratulating the first batch of passes out of 31. What does it mean by out of 31? So, like, because this isn't 31, is it not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, it might be 15 and 15 or 15 and 16, which would make sense, actually. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't pass, so 87% of you said that I probably would pass, and I didn't. But yeah, obviously, I don't know when feedback is going to be announced. But yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't pass this time. I'm actually really keen to, know my feedback about that, because honestly, I thought that was probably one of the best applications I did. But I guess we'll get the feedback shortly. When they say shortly, like, do they mean like within the within like the next few minutes or the next few hours? Because if it's next few hours, I don't know. Anyway, let's go through them. Worsemi, however you say that name, congratulations. Simply Bird as well. The Excellent Gamer. Skibbity Hawk to a Riz 7. What are these names? Gabrielito 9. No just sushis. RB54D. That sounds like, a future Red Bull car. Whoever that is. Not Oreo 9. Oh, I want an Oreo now. Transport Network. Fighter Boy 113. Joe Blocks 2011. Reef. How do you say these names? I think that's probably a Netherlands person, though. Yeah, I think they probably live in Dutch, because it has NL in their name. Again, I'm probably just speculating. Did you pass? No, I didn't. Real SK8R and Dutch Vossi. Assorted, whatever else that says. Arcadius Collie? I don't know. Eternal, The Cotton, Bag, Eats Taco 1, GL, Tong, Willmaster, Houston Plays Roblox 1, School 55, Iceboy 1708, Savvy Fangirl Claudia, Red Owl 60, Tom One Works, and then Jack. Congratulations, guys. Well done on passing. So yeah, I don't know how quickly these will go from being like SG or GD and stuff to just saying SV. Did only one qualified driver actually pass? Oh no, so there was a qualified driver up there that did pass as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. Don't be mad that I didn't pass. There must have been, an error that I put. So, I shall continue with the second round of passes. Unfortunately, Brian won't be able to join us today for results. Congrats to the following. So yeah, it was split into two parts. So yeah, that is the end of it. But yeah. I kind of liked, when they do it like one after the other, because it kind of hypes up the anticipation. Do you know what I mean? Just doing it like that, it's kind of like, oh, I kind of like when they hype it up and they, and they do one after the other after the other. I don't know. But yeah. Well, I guess next up is senior signaling, I guess. Can my cows be breeded again? It's nighttime, so no. So SG Fetch is staying. For the time being, yes. Better luck next time, Fetch. Ah, well. Senior signaling. I think that one is going to be... See, I don't know if that one's going to be easier or harder, because obviously there's going to be less people that can apply for it. But similarly, there's probably going to be... there's probably going to be less passes due to that as well. So I don't really know if senior signaling is probably going to be better or not, to be honest. But, oh well. At least you'll be able to get my feedback. Thing is, when will the feedback actually become available? Because if it's going to be like in the next few minutes, then I might stay live just to try and find, just to try and see my feedback. But if it's in like the next few hours, like the next few days, then probably not. But who knows? I mean, it's like it's like what I said at the end of the, at the stream, although it is, a fun role to get, I really don't, care about if I pass or not. It's just a bit of... I actually really like that cow. I should have been recording that. I basically got a cow to the top of the farm that I've been building in, in yesterday, in the stream. Oh god, this is going to be a mess. But yeah, when I got the cow to the top, it basically just like went straight into the thing. Like I didn't even need to like encourage it at all. Right, so after this batch, I've got 6 in. And then I need to wait for the other one to grow up, and then I can breed them, and then I can breed them. Right, in there you go. Come on. Alright, there we go. So I've got 6 in that one as well, so I can rename that sign. 6, there we go. Right, so yeah, I need to wait for them to grow up. When are the next applications forms I want to become SGD? Apparently, the next applications are going to be SSG. I don't know when the next round of SGD applications will be coming, but yeah. Next week. Does this mean SG apps will open sometime in the next few months? Maybe, maybe. So yeah, obviously I might see if I can go for those ones as well. I'm QD, driving is my favorite in SCR. Yeah, fair enough. I heard senior dispatcher is after. Ooh. Maybe could try for senior dispatcher. I mean, at the end of the day, people do know me as a dispatcher in the game pretty much, so I don't know. When is SG training? I don't know. Will senior guard applications going to be coming out? I don't know when they will be, but I'm sure they will be opening probably at some time this week. I don't know. Or sometime, not this week, sorry. Sometime this year, probably. I mean, I go for SCS or SGD. Yeah, the one SCR kid, you don't know that. They post it yearly. Wait, so do they do each department yearly? Will SG be opening this year? Honestly, I don't think they will. I think the next SG batch will probably be either next year or the year after, because the thing is that they recently just passed, I think it was like 700 people, that passed it on, on the last batch, and they had to get through a lot of them. So I honestly don't think they'll be looking to basically have any more SG passes, or the next sort of SG batch, I guess, would probably be done on the game itself, because obviously they do say that they want to move away from third-party applications such as, you know, the Discord. So I don't know. I think it could be either or. It's either going to be that the SG comes to the game, or it's not going to be, at least for, you know, another year or so. Yeah, that's fine. That one SCR kid, that is fine. So yeah, I guess in conclusion, I didn't pass it. No harm there. You know, I applied and, you know, see where it went. I guess in some cases it's kind of, in a way, I mean, I say it's not, you know, I kind of say it's good, but obviously it really, you know, it kind of isn't. But obviously, you know, with many other things that, you know, I have going on in my life, you know, sort of like XRS stuff and, you know, other stuff that I need to do there, you know, my team principal role, obviously that'll probably just add more to, you know, what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. And although I do still have a lot of spare time to obviously edit videos and, you know, do all of that stuff, you know, obviously I do have the time to do it. The thing is that I don't want to overstress myself too quickly, basically, because, you know, in this past, you know, few, you know, months, it's been pretty hectic, you know, starting up a new XRS season, you know, trying to sort out the commentary and that, trying to sort out my own team. Obviously, WCR, you know, that's starting up again because, you know, my LOA is left, so I kind of want to do stuff on that. Obviously, I've got a lot of videos to do as well. I mean, like I said, you know, I do still have time to do all of those, but at the same time, I don't want to overstress myself, so... But, you know, at the same time, like I said, you know, probably at this specific time, it's probably, you know, kind of good that I didn't pass, because obviously then I'll be rushed into, you know, trying to do the training. But obviously, you know, in the next few weeks and, you know, the next few months, hopefully it should start to even out a little bit. I was on LOA because, honestly, my motivation for trainings was just at an all-time low because everything just kept getting tagged, and honestly, it was just so annoying to obviously do it. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try and find a sort of script that actually works. I mean, if I do, I might forward it onto the, you know, I might forward it onto the managers at WCR and, you know, see what they say. But yeah, I guess feedback won't be available for probably a few hours, so I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream because I'm not going to keep on streaming, you know, if they aren't going to appear for, you know, the next few hours or so. So I think I will just go ahead and end the stream. You have a football match tomorrow. Wish me luck. Well, good luck for your match tomorrow. And obviously, yeah, obviously, again, if I haven't said it already, congratulations to obviously to those that passed. No, I didn't pass this match, unfortunately, Melvin, but I think I've heard a few people say that it's common for people to go through like 9 applications and not pass before they even, you know, get to the app reader stage. I mean, I think I was lucky in a few of mine that I did go to the app reader stage, but yeah, it is a shame, but it is what it is. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's not a hugely big thing to me. I mean, to some others, you know, it probably is, but honestly, to me, it's just a role in SCR. You know, you can do trainings, you can moderate the game and everything, but personally, I don't really see it as, you know, like a huge thing. But yeah, but oh well. But yeah, if you did enjoy the stream and you obviously want to see more, and obviously probably won't be more, you know, Let's Talk streams if we don't have anything like this. But if you did at least enjoy the stream, then obviously make sure you do like, make sure to subscribe as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Obviously tomorrow will be an SCR stream. That'll be at 7:30, and I will try and do the Roblox stream as well on Sunday. That will also be at 7:30. Because I have got the Grand National that I kind of want to watch tomorrow, and then also I'm meeting up with some family members on Sunday. So yes, apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out, and as always, stay fetchy.